The toss won by Utah. They deferred to half number 2, so BYU gets it first. In the return to the 23. Place rocking. Beck first down toss. A good one. Up to the 33. Pick up of 10. First down, first run. Brown into the line. Will only evening start. 2nd and 9. Option to Brown. Only. Beck pressured. Cannot escape. Beautiful 49-yard hit. And Weddle returns it up to the 26. A little trick right out of the gate. Throwback to Alex, who hauls it in. Barely does, and then finally Smith to toss. Downfield for Latondras. Incomplete. Now slides next to his quarterback on 3rd and 10. He's a pass protector, but Smith, unable to be sacked by Bauman, pulls away right after. He's an excellent punter as well. Matt kicks it away. Fair catch.
I grew up in this community. I think it's something that sticks, and it's something that everybody remembers what happens in this game because it's so.
And brought it to an end. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, and the running back Brown to get to the 34 for a first down. Against the 3-man rush, Beck throws. Complete. Hot shot to Austin. First down, he keeps it, and he gets just.
No, that they can attack in different ways.
2nd and 9, they try to power run with Brown. Nuh-uh. They bring 5, pick it up long enough for Beck to throw, but nowhere for Todd Watkins to go. The ball came down. It's still loose. Able to do it there as Payne boots it out. Taken on the run by Weddle with room to run. Oh, good field time. From the 38, Smith on the hand to Marty. Working on his alcohol-related problem. He's back on the team this year. Smith the throw, complete for a first down and more. Big 10. Part of the crown share with their performance today. Marty Johnson run. New Year's Day. From the 39, the hand to Johnson. Now looks like they got it ironed out. 5 in the pattern. In the middle. Here goes Savoy. First and 10 from the 21. Another throw. Incomplete. 3-3-5 BYU defense. Fake of the handoff. Smith pitching to Johnson. Inga says, I was held. And you were. 24 from the 29. A run with 3rd and 21. They can get a first down at the 5. Smith down the middle for Latondras. Big hit.
Fundamentally sound. Watch him. Boom. Latondras. What a pass.
Outstee comes with him, but the ball's so perfectly thrown. It's the
Smith, a design run. Right at the first. Corner blitz from the bottom on 1st and 5. They come right at Marty Johnson. The ball's out. 2nd and goal. Smith takes off. Takes it to the 7-minute drive. Will it become a touchdown? Marty Johnson is stopped by the momentum builder this would be for the Cougars. Smith to run option. Pitches to Savoy to the end zone. Touchdown. He hasn't missed any of his 32. Now 33. The kickoff comes down to Bryce Moika, who takes it out the back for the Texans. David Carr will be wearing a microphone. John Beck, home run toss on first down for Todd Watkins. In the air, deflected and almost intercepted. We saw Gerald Fletcher, the corner, limp off. A 2nd down play action pass. Beck off the run. He slides a lot. Does not Steve Savoy. Quarter 2 begins with 3rd and 3 and a run by the quarterback, John Beck. Final Gary Croton regular season game. A lot of conversation about that in these parts. No place to go on the first down run. Beck looked deep. It was covered. Just shovels one out to Curtis Brown, who picks up a first down as he takes Spencer Toon out for a play here. Play action by Beck. Another long ball shot for Austin Collie. Holds it in. Out of bounds at the 4th. Utah power or BYU power set. Play action on first down. Waiting for somebody to come free. Beck directing. A flag comes down as
Ibua was hold.
First and goal from the 8. It's been a long time since BYU scored a touchdown in this rivalry. And they try to get it to top. Brown is the lone running back. He's there to block for Beck, who throws to the back of the end zone. Inbounds and caught. Touchdown. Extra point. They've waited a long time in November. Deep kickoff to Justin Walker. Averaging 30 yards a kickoff return. He will take it out with blockers across midfield and to the 41-yard. Oh, it was out wide. Quinton Ganther is now the back. The throw to Savoy was deflected, caught, but a loss here tonight. 2nd and 13. A handoff to Ganther, and Quinton takes it to the staff at Oklahoma, one of the great minds of the game. Great to have him here. Here, Alex Smith is pressured, rolls out, will run for the first down, out of bounds. 5 carries, 25 yards on the night. Decides to throw here. Pump and down the middle to Paris Warren. Good spin at the 20. Down. The BYU touchdown on the prior drive. Quinton Ganther tried to bounce it outside. Had to get away from the first 5. He's brought down. Supersize. Paris Warren came back. The handoff to Marty Johnson. Powering forward to the goal line.
And Marty Johnson kept his feet moving in.
Short kickoff. Returnable by Moika. And be the first team from outside the top 6 leagues to get to the Bowl Championship Series. Utah at number 6. Win tonight, they're going to get in. Beck, incomplete. BDN. Here, 3rd and 8. Little pressure from the Utes. Beck hangs in there. Good haul in by Watt. So now to get to the 29, Beck needs a big shot downfield. Just dumps it underneath. His running back Brown will be banged down. That Kane to kick. Line drive, 45 yards. On the run, taken by Weddle. He brings it across.
Utah to win this game?
Well, it's interesting. There's a whole lot of football left in this one. These schools can't even decide how long the series has been going. There's such a hatred. So, and on this day.
It's true. 2nd and 5. Quinton Ganther into the secondary. Onto the 20. And comes in motion. And Alex Smith looked his way, but is brought down. Boone, the Garden Center fan. Smith's throw, Paris Warren got some of the yards. Thrown right in the game as Latondras is banged up. The high throw over the head. Alex Smith for the 4th down conversion. It was read and intercepted. Nate Solberg down the sideline. Smith has an angle. And pulled him down at the 24. Why are you serious about hanging around tonight? They got to make him pay. Curtis Brown hits it hard. He's inside the 10. First and goal of the 7. First and goal from the 7. They'll run right up the middle. Brown bounces it to the outside. Tying touchdown. There's a leg to make it from 40. John Madsen comes back to take this kickoff. And he's knocked down. Nation in turnover margin on the opposite side of it here tonight. First down run from Marty Johnson. See, Miami would represent the league as the conference champion. Run with...
Yes, very, very careful.
First and 10. Smith back to the air. Throws the strikeout to John Madsen, or rather, Ganther, the running back. Blitz coming. Picked up long enough for the throw. Hauled in by Paris Warren. Inbounds and now stepping. Wonderful.
What a great human being.
2nd and 1. Ganther gashed him up the middle. Receivers communicating to each other. As they're out there, a lot of reading goes on by the players.
Right across the way. They're not set up in your conventional secondary shell.
Intercepted! And dropped. Is it a fumble? 3rd down now. They need to get to the 26. Smith is pressured, put one up for grabs, and threw it away. That's why BYU stays in its base defense. And here is a fake. Kovakovic on the pitch, picking up blocks. Enough for the first down. Nagahi on the fake punt. The pitch to Paris Warren. Nice cutback. Gets him down to the 5. By Smith. Savoy in motion. Ganther on the handoff. On Rose Bowl or Orange Bowl games. First and goal. Smith takes it and takes it in for the touchdown. The freshman from Bountiful High School to the BCS. They're on top by 7. Here comes a Moika kick return. The freshman with room to run. Bryce Moika. First and 10 for John Beck in the BYU offense. from the 33. Back here in Salt Lake City after the timeout. 2nd and 4 for Beck. A throw complete to Jason Kukahiko.
Join Rodney Gilmore and I at the half.
See you then, Matt. Here's the pass on 1st down.
I mean, the Rosewall have count.
Here's the pass. Ooh. Is it a catch and a fumble? No, it's incomplete. Incomplete. Out of the Lance Reynolds snap. Beck throws. Incomplete. Coming out of
The corner blitz at the bottom.
4th and 10. Almost intercepted by the... Jerome Wright, one of the 5 receivers in the game. Smith is flushed. Looking to throw it downfield. And he falls down. 3rd quarter. Taken by Steve Savoy. The starting receiver takes it across the... Back to work. 1st down pass hauled in by Harris Warren. 2 top running backs, Marty Johnson, Quinton Ganther in the lineup together. And this is Ganther up the middle. Can he take it all the way? No, he's pulled down at the... Looked like the old Pony Express on that one. Johnson spins into
Kind of offense.
Warren came in motion. He's the option pitchman. Shovel to Marty Johnson inside the 10 and runs away from a 2-touchdown lead. Smith runs for it and Carroll knocks it through. Bryce Moika with the kick return from the 4. He takes it out to the head coaching job at Bowling Green. On 1st down, John Beck slid and fell. Releases here this week. 2nd and 19. Here he is from the middle. Big hit. That's a fumble. My ball. A scoop. A touchdown.
This is a great play by middle linebacker Tommy Hackenbrook coming up. Nothing pushing him deep. He times this up perfectly. The ball's behind. The ball's behind Harris, but Hackenbrook timed it up perfectly to jar it loose and come up with a...
And now they can... I don't know if that would have been called a catch. I don't know if he had complete control.
It seemed like he
of that ball.
Because it was behind him, there's a little...
On the first snap for BYU, slipped and fell on the moist field turf. Good 1st down run for Curtis.
That's what they needed to do in order to beat Michigan.
From the 47, Beck play action. He's going for the home run ball. Foul ball. And Jim Tressel 3-1. Congratulations to the guys down south from Ann Arbor. We're the team down.
We figured that out.
It's so hard. SEC Sugar Bowl. Beck trying to make this a game still. Swings it to Brown. Some room to run. The finale in Oxford against Mississippi State. Curtis Brown running well in this half. And guys, there's been room.
Better running the football here.
Fahu Tahi is now the back. Tahi tries to move. He's more of a big pound.
Trying to power it in there.
Watkins, bottom of the screen. On the fake to him. They look for Austin Collie in the back of the end zone. Terrific catch.
The matchups that they want. Look at him stretch and then watch the foot. Nice catch.
Beautiful. Remember, Todd did that same exact thing of knowing where he was on the field on the other touch.
Great news is he's a fresh. Kickoff tumbles down to Steve Savoy. He returns it out to the 26-yard line. Stood up.
The last segment has become a script.
1st and 10 from the 26. Alex Smith, incomplete intended. Oh, man. 2nd and 10. The pitch, the shovel to Paris Warren. Defense, can he rise up on 3rd and 7? Pressure coming. Hey, he got to Smith, but he got in the way to Warren. And he got the 1st down. They need a restart quickly. There's a game of little interest. Smith 1st down, hit in the face as he threw, incomplete. Feast week, college hoops, Monday, ESPN 2. 2nd down. And
To the right there, the tackle.
picked up the pressure this time. And the throw is picked up. It's Spencer White. They have an angle on him. White to the thigh. Flag is through. His mic is not working. It's an illegal chop block on BYU, but possession will stay with the Cougars. Massive opportunity for BYU to throw to Collie, who's going to throw downfield. And this one is intercepted by Utah.
Time he set his feet, then he put the ball way up in the air. The safety had plenty of time to come over. They had...
That's a good call.
Weddle's 4th interception of the year. 1st down, back on the field. The option toss to Savoy. Savoy, a touchdown run earlier, has the sideline. Steve Savoy's passed the ball. Phantom swing.
Hey.
Touchdown, Utah.
68. Kemoy Atu. Watch him come out here, the big guy, and make the play right there to make the block. Now, Kirk, watch him down the sideline. That was really interesting how he kept the speed inside, didn't he?
He sure did. I liked how he set up the blocks. Kemoy Atu, the rest of the offensive line. By the way, Paris Warren's jogging, and he's staying with Savoy. To the inside, gets back to the outside, gets behind those big linemen. At this point, I thought he was going to just run out of bounds or get pushed out of bounds, but he's able to stay in bounds, and then he had the speed
for Savoy.
It was the defense that came up with the interception to get the football back.
Beck back to work. Brown runs for a couple. The defensive coordinator for Utah dials up a little pressure on Beck. Underneath, it's caught. Room to run for Watkins. 36-yard line.
BYU, they find a pocket there, but Nagy, for a little guy, 5'10", about 185 pounds, steps up and makes a big stick, and that's the way you do it. For the young guys at home, there's the technique.
You're going to be the safety and go for the mindless kill shot and miss the guy. First down run by Curtis Brown across the 40, out to tackler anymore. 2nd and 5. Here is Brown. Try to run through. 3rd and 1. They stack the line. Brown powers through. He has first down for John Beck in the offense. Use that run to set up a deep ball threat. Almost circled under. Another pounding run by in the 3rd place game when they did it. Fahu Tahi is stopped. The linebacker, too, pass interfered.
Absolutely.
On scheme for many years. A timeout being taken here. It is now.
There is no foul for illegal substitution by BYU.
After the timeout and the flag, it's 1st and 10 for Beck. The corner route is covered well. Is it inbounds for the pick?
This in slow-mo, maybe from 3 or 4 different angles. It was just a matter of did he have possession of the football?
Yes.
5 times on 1st down. Beck has gone deep. They come back to the run on 2nd down. And Lewis to go from that to no ball. This is 3rd and 10. In 4-down territory, the back Brown stuck his left foot in the ground last week. From 46. Bangs it. No good. 4 field goals, 3 from that distance. What a knockout punch time now for Smith. Instead, he is brought down as a penalty roster at the start of the year. 1st and 10 from the 43. Marty Johnson.
It looks like they're on their way now, so we'll hopefully have an announcement by the end of the game.
All right, thanks a lot. Hope you get 2 good teams. Back to you.
But it's the right thing to do, especially in the last year of a contract, as the Liberty Bowl is with this league. All those
can do against one of the big boys.
From the 41, it's in the hands of Paris Warren. Took it out to the 34. Just opened an indoor practice facility here in the last few weeks. Marty Johnson up the middle. Takes it to the 20. Coming out of JC. Could end up playing Utah in one of the bowls. Still a lot of matchmaking
You're going to prepare for 3 or 4 weeks.
From the 20, here is Smith to the end zone. Touchdown! Have a game. This is as good a night as Utah native. John Beck's first down pass is Hall. And he ended up inheriting Urban Meyer, who was spinning his magic with this offensive Bowling Green. Nice catch between players.
2 wins in a row.
You may want to call just to see if everything's okay after today.
Todd Watkins along the side years or so. Combined with the sugar and the orange and the rose, and you go back to the cotton. And since we've gotten to thousands of sombreros tossed out, blitz coming, Beck is crushed, and to add 3rd down. Thinking about lighting up again, penalty markers. This play is stopped.
No snap. Ball start.
On the big stage in 1984. Corner blitz picked up, but the rush gets back. And here comes the punt by Payne. It will bounce harmlessly out of bounds here on the West Coast. 1st down run. Gains about
History making.
Here's a 2nd down pass. Complete to Savoy. Takes it shot. So third down after the timeout. Paris Warren on the edge picks up
The Tostitos Fiesta Bowl.
first down toss. Goes right back to the man who picked up the last first down. Paris Warren takes it to the 40.
Facilities, great crowds.
Top 5 job.
Top 5 job in America.
Quinton Ganther to the 45. First and 10 from the 45. Kept by Alex Smith, who gets 5.
After this play.
They're going to throw. An option throw from Ganther. Downfield, but incomplete. Intended.
Is making out to be. I still think Jeff Tedford at Cal is going to be in the mix.
The SEC will be under 500 with Auburn, of course, on top.
He's not a great coach, and he shouldn't get the job. I'm just saying, I don't think it's a slam dunk. He very easily could end up.
Just waiting for midnight on New Year's Eve. Honor code, and some freshman football players violated that honor code. That's why many people have been reporting that Gary Croton could be on a very short window. Ganther takes it. Don't need to really do much, so just hand it off.
The basketball curtain.
As a D lineman scoring as a running back. Oh,
the big
bounced it to the outside. Are you kidding me? Steve Fafita bouncing it to the outside.
God.
Fifth game. And Urban Meyer got really uptight with the players and said, none of that talk, guys. Pulled down. Caught by final moments here for BYU. Beck throws incomplete.
Spring ball, 2-a-days, all the work that you put in and how rewarding it is when you finish a year like this.
Be careful. That's going right into the student section. Ran over one of the security people. Been the most vocal about that this system cannot work for the, quote, little guy, not in the big league. Fahu Tahi with the run. For the first down.
One for a national.
That's not going to happen because the president